Hello, everybody. This is Benny Hills back with another Supreme Vintage Cube draft, and I've done one draft so far. I just finished it, and I got a trophy, so good start. And I've instituted a new rule for myself. I've gotten pretty into various types of working out lately, and so I did 50 push-ups after that trophy. And every single time I get a trophy, I'm going to do one more push-up. So if we can pull off these 3 wins, I'll do 51 after this, and so on and so forth. And tomorrow, I'm taking a day off of work and trying to record a bunch of drafts, so could be a big push-up day. Hopefully, it is. And we will do our best to make ourselves have even more push-ups by getting a trophy here. All right, what do we have here? Well, we have a Mox. That is a pretty easy pick here. Um, in terms of other cards, the blue cards here are all sort of mediocre. I mean, they're very very good. Sorry, they're incredible, but they're not really this sort of good for this format. Like if there was like a Mana Leak or Spell Pierce or Force of Will, I would definitely take Max Ruby plus that. Even if it was like a Preordain, Jace is pretty good, especially I mean turn one Jace off Mox Ruby is nice. Thief of Sanity is also quite good, but it's a little slow, which is funny to say, but I think it is. Honestly, we could take Mox Ruby into Zergo. Mox Ruby is like, I mean, yeah, the mono red decks are just so much better if they had that sort of acceleration. Um, Plus, against almost all of the decks I've played so far, mono red seems like it would be pretty good. Actually, maybe that's not true. Hmm. Well, we're definitely taking the Mox. Then it's really between Zergo and Jace, I think, after that. Bribery is okay, but there's a lot of decks where, like, this is usually just an auto win a lot of the time in normal Vintage Cube, and it will still be an auto win some of the time here, but it's 5 mana, and it doesn't interact with the board, or it doesn't interact with what your opponent is doing all the time, and there's sometimes where it's just bad. Like a lot of decks are probably going to be creatureless or basically creatureless. Jace or Zergo. Jace or Zergo. Honestly, I kind of want to take the Zergo. Well, Jace is the more I really don't know. This is so close. Mox Ruby plus a 2-power 1-drop is the perfect start for a red deck. We could also take the Wooded Foothills, but I don't really need to do that. Um, hmm. I think I'm actually going to take the Zergo. If there's a good chance we'll just ditch this if there's like 2 great blue cards in the next pack, and then I'll regret not having the Jace. But it's not like, whoa. Well, this is quite a pack. Hold on a second. I need to. This is like, I mean, imagine opening this pack and not Supreme Draft. You'd be so annoyed, like in a good way, but it's really close between, I mean, definitely taking the Black Lotus. Normally it would be close between the Mox and the Time Walk, but since we might actually not be playing blue, I think it's a pretty easy just take both of the pieces of power. I mean, Swift Spear would be good, but it's not as good as these cards. So this is quite a start. Okay, so the red here is very bad. I mean, actually, it's not very bad, but it's not like amazing. I mean, balance is a good card. I mean, we could take like balance ponder. That's the safe or like the sort of classic pick here. I think. Um, Alternatively, we could just go Grim Lava Mentor Chandra, which I kind of think might actually be reasonable here. I mean, we have a lot of ways to accelerate Chandra early, and ponder is okay, but we're through 2 packs without any blue cards. Yeah, I kind of actually want to do this. I think. Or like I think this is actually the best pick in terms of like win percentage. We could take a Scalding Tarn. Maybe we should take Scalding Tarn Chandra instead. Like 1-drops are normally essential in these sorts of in like a red aggressive deck, which we don't know we're gonna be, but it's not. It's pretty likely. But it's less important when you have so many Moxen and Black Lotus. Like we can have a good turn 1 play without a 1-drop. Actually, yeah, I don't really want to take the Grim Lava match. I think I should take Scalding Tarn Chandra here. Yeah, I think that's the right pick. I want to be able to open up future like ancestrals and whatnot. Okay, the blue cards here are bad. There's Prismatic Vista and Direfleet Daredevil, and then Thalia. Thalia is sort of funny with what we have, and we have a ton of things that Thalia is good against, but I actually think that's probably the right pick here. I mean, Direfleet is good, but I think this is a really good start. Now, if we pick up one white source, then we have 4 or 5 free white sources between Scalding Tarn and then the Vista and the Mox Pearl and the Black Lotus. So I think that's what we want to do here. Sorry, Direfleet Daredevil. Another Black Lotus deal. We will definitely take that, and then just Swiftspear, I think. And again, there's like not many good blue cards. I'm very happy we didn't move in on blue here. I think this is actually significantly better. Okay, this pack is a major brick. Somehow there's not a single good red or white aggro card, which is pretty ridiculous. I mean, we're not committed to white. We're not even really committed to red, although we sort of are. You could take a Mana Leak or a Duretti. I don't think we really want Noble Hierarch here. I don't think we want Sneak Attack. Wow, it's pretty ridiculous to have this hard of a brick in a pack. Does Recruiter of the Guard do anything? I guess it can be good. Like, Recruiter for Thalia can be nice. Maybe we should go Oust plus Recruiter. Very underwhelming, but I think that actually is what we should take here. Okay, this is better again. There's an okay 1-drop. Probe is reasonable. Stoneforge, Soulscar Mage. I mean, we're definitely taking the Mox. And then I think we should take the Stoneforge Mystic here. We don't have the equipment yet, but if we can get... I mean, we're decently likely to get one. That would help us out a lot with this. This deck has a ridiculous amount of fast mana. Okay, a second Stoneforge and a Sacred Foundry. We just got to take that. I mean, Armageddon would be great. Chain Lightning would also be quite good. But I think this is just too good for us to pass here. And with double Stoneforge, now we can really build around it. Well, this is actually crazy how much fast mana we're getting. I mean, this is actually just a terrible shell for this much fast mana now that I'm honestly, like, I mean, we're definitely taking both of these cards. Is it too late to just full swing into a different deck? Like, I mean, what are we even taking if we do that, though? I mean, I think we're supposed to just keep on taking these things. Yeah, we'll just go Season Hallowblade Bowmucker here. This is hilarious to have this much power and then just be playing red-white aggro, but I think this is... I mean, I think it's a good deck. Okay, I don't think we can pass a Jite here with a double Stoneforge. We could take Dismember, Smokestack, Spectral Procession. Definitely taking this. I guess we could end up on, honestly, mono white. I think we should take the Spectral Procession. I think this card is worth it here. I mean, we just have so much mana generation already, so I don't really want to spend more picks on land stuff like Bloodstained Mire. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Spectral Procession and get some bodies. Okay, another good turn 1 play off of a Black Lotus. That's nice. So I think we go Koth plus the Raven Inspector here. Yeah, that seems good. Sorry, Oko. All right, I'll take another Mox if I'm going to get it. Another situation where, like, Flooded Strand is good, but I don't think it's what we want to take here. I'm actually going to take the Gideon over the Spirit of the Labyrinth. We have 2 Black Lotuses and a bunch of Moxen, so if we can sort of build around just, like, trying to stick a turn 1 or 2 Planeswalker that can win the game on its own, that seems like a pretty good plan. There's a Fractured Identity. I don't think that's where we want to be. We could take Fire Blast. I think we do want to take Fire Blast. And then, is Imperial Recruiter good? Not really. Sun Titan can get back Black Lotus. I mean, that's a nice combo, Black Lotus, Sun Titan, but that's not... I think I would rather get an Imperial Recruiter here. There's a Time Walk, which I would love to be able to play, but I don't think that's really in the cards at this point. I think we should go a Hellrider Recruiter here. It's not really ideal to have this many Recruiter effects. It's just a little slow, but we do have a ton of mana, so I guess that makes it a little better, maybe. Oof, Ancestral. I would love to be able to play that, but I don't think it's worth trying to splash here. So I think we could take Containment Priest or Flooded Strand or Gideon, Chain Light. There's a lot of options here. Um, I think I like just taking Gideon. Well, actually, maybe the Port is what we should take. Let's see how many. Like these are all sort of lands. We only have. Um, let's see. We have 20 spells that are like real spells. Soul Ring is also sort of a land. I think we do want to take the Gideon. And then I think it's worth it to go with the Port here. Yeah, I think this will improve us more than any of the other cards will. Okay, there's a Path to Exile and a Faithless Looting and another Containment Priest. We didn't take a Containment Priest before. Okay, definitely want to take the first Containment Priest. With 3 Recruiter effects, this can be really nice in some matchups. And then I think we just take a Path, which is much better than the Oust. So I'll move to the board. Now there's the last pack. I think we go with a Lodestone Golem, and let's see, we have 2 Mox Emeralds, so I think we'll go with Lodestone plus Ancient Grudge here. Yeah, I think that's what we should take. Definitely want the Lodestone. And then, yeah, I think we'll start with this in the board, but it could be really nice in some matchups. So this is a weird deck. We got a ridiculous amount of fast mana. So we need to play. Wow, actually, we just need to play all of our spells. I think we're just playing every single card we drafted. Oh, wait, no, that would be not enough lands. Am I supposed to cut Soul Ring, actually? That seems ridiculous. Maybe double Stoneforge with only 1 GT is bad. And then this is too many Recruiter effects. I'll cut one of them. Let's see, this is Power, and this is Toughness. Is there any difference there? Let's see, I think the only difference is that this cannot grab Hallowed Spirit Blade, or Seasoned Hallowed Blade. So I think it's like that. And then we could just play 10 basic lands. Is that ridiculous? I think I'm going to do this. Just run 10 lands with all this ridiculous stuff. And then this deck is just like, we're going to mulligan super, super aggressively and just go all in on like trying to play turn 1 Planeswalker or like, I mean, we have so many ways to go turn 1 Thalia or Lodestone. And if we're on the play, dropping that is just really, really good. Fire Blast is a little sketchy with how few mountains we have, but I think it's enough. Maybe we should cut the Oust for 1 more land, 1 more mountain. Yeah, I think that's probably a little safer. Or like that. This is a weird deck. I sort of wish we had a Skull Clamp to get with a Stoneforge and then like really go off with all our fast mana, but I mean I've never really drafted this sort of deck before. It's really crazy. I mean we have so much power. So we'll see how it goes. I mean I think it's good. We will see. I'll see you in round 1. Hello everybody. Here we are for round 1 against Sushiski. And we are on the play. 4 for 4 in die rolls so far, so that's pretty sweet. And this hand is great. You can drop turn 1 Thalia and then turn 2, and then start porting them easily or early. It's a little awkward to have Koth and Thalia in the same hand, but I'm not too worried about that. This hand is very, very heavy on lands, actually. It's not as good as, now that I'm looking at it more, it's not as good as I was initially thinking, but I still think it is definitely a keep. And we will drop our turn 1 Thalia and pass the turn. I wish we had more Thalias, honestly. This is going to be the best card in our deck by a lot, I think. Other than, like, Black Lotus, I guess. Okay, well, there's a Black Lotus. That's not great. And drawing a land was also absolutely horrendous, so this is not really going great so far. We have a lot of mana sources in this deck, unfortunately. We will port their land on turn 2. So they can play a 3-drop here. Jeez, okay. Zergo, sure, so I think I'm just going to cast that, not dash it. So I'm going to fetch you. I don't care about my life total. Oh, wait, actually, never mind. Yeah, I'm still just going to cast it instead of dash because I want to be able to play Koth next turn. We will attack for 2. I would have loved to have drawn that last turn, but oh well. We're going to tap their island in their upkeep here. They do have more blue than red. Actually, yeah, no, they have more blue than red, but islands are just so much scarier in this format. Instead of the guy playing mountains. So they have a lot of mana here. Just think, I mean, this Thalia put in work. They could have played a 5-drop on turn 1, but now they're slowed down quite a bit. But Thalia on its own isn't enough. We really needed a little bit more pressure, and unfortunately, we've just had a lot of mana. But we're killing them in 2 turns. We can hit them for 8, and then 8 again. So I don't know exactly what they're doing, but if they can't do anything, we can kill them on turn 5 with a lot of disruption. We've taxed them for 1 mana every turn with the Thalia and 2 mana on turns 2 and 3, while also advancing our board, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Pretty much any draw would be a good draw other than a land here. Even like a Black Lotus. I guess a Mox would be bad too. But a Black Lotus would be fine because that would let us use Koth and still hold up Rashad 4 mana. So we'll see. If they're trying to storm, I think Thalia will stop them pretty well, even though they have developed their mana under the Thalia. If they are playing some sort of control deck, I mean, if they sweep our board, that's still not too bad because we can follow it up with Koth. If they're playing like sneak attack, like a sneak attack deck, that's probably worst case scenario. They could just drop a sneak here and then sneak in a Blightsteel and kill us. Like a Kiki Twin deck would also be not ideal. All right, they're going for it with a Black Lotus, so we'll see what they're playing. Solemn. Okay, that's actually pretty annoying. That blocks our Zurgo very well. I don't think we're going to attack with the Zurgo here, although maybe we should. No matter what, we're definitely cracking this for our Sacred Foundry. Spell? Seasoned Hallowblade. Well, not the best spell, but it is a spell. So I think we should just go Koth and hit them with everything. If they want to trade, like, yeah, if they trade off the Zurgo for the Solemn, that's good value for them, but we're still hitting them for 6. I think that's all right. See, if we did just this, they'd chump block there probably. Yeah, I think that's just not worth it. I want to force through some damage here. We'll hold this last land in hand for the Seasoned Hellblade, almost definitely. I mean, there's draws that would change that, but that's our current plan. Four mana Narset. Okay, that is like the least scary thing they possibly could have played there. So if we draw Fire Blast, we just win. If we draw Burning of Chinyi, that's not too bad, actually. So we will pay 2 for the Hallowblade. Untap a land. I guess I will play land if they have a Burning in play, so we can keep our port around. Don't care about the Narset at all. I'm just going to hit them. And then we'll tap their island in their upkeep and see if they can do anything. So they have access to 4 mana if they play land. We still have this Thalia in play. Yeah, I mean, I think this... I can't really imagine a way they get out of this. It's hilarious just to have this be our sideboard. All right, sweet. We got there. Despite a lot of mana flood, even though we're playing 11 lands. Do we want to make any changes? GTA is not great, but I still think it's worth playing. Ancient Grudge seems quite good. Do we want 1 forest? No, I don't think so. Path seems sort of bad. Maybe we're just supposed to cut the path for another recruiter effect. Yeah, I think that's probably where we want to be. All right, we'll run it like this. On the draw here for game 2. Wow, no turn 1 play, but I think I'm still going to keep this. I mean, Gideon into Koth is pretty solid, and then we have so many draws that would turn this on. I mean, if we have, like, draw turn 1, I guess only one Mox would let us do it. But like, if we drew some acceleration, that could accelerate us into like turn 2 Koth or Hellrider. And if we draw a creature, we could play it. Okay, that that was great. It does slow down the rest of our curve a bit, but that's fine. So we'll go land, Mox. Last game we went red land, white Mox, Thalia. This game we go white land, red Mox, Thalia. So right now we don't have a play for next turn, unfortunately, but that's not the end of the world. They should have played that last turn because they know we have a Thalia. At least one Thalia. Scalding Tarn, okay. At least that gives us double white, but that's pretty bad. Really wish we had Ancient Grudge here. And so next turn we're probably just going to drop the Hellrider for max damage over playing Gideon. And then we can go Koth the turn after. I'm a little shocked at how many lands I've been drawing. I mean, after this turn, like, we'll crack and then have 5 lands that are in. We'll have 6 lands left in our deck at the end of this turn out of 30. So that's 1 in 5. It's like we're playing an 8 land deck, basically. Wow, no land and no play. That is really bad for the opponent. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. So, Hellrider. Do they have a counterspell for this? They can't use a 2-mana counterspell unless they crack their Lotus, which is definitely fine. I mean, they could have like a Bolt or something. Okay, looks like they like Cryptic Command. Oh, just Factor Fiction? Okay. Thieving Skydiver is the best card here by a lot. Bolt is also pretty good. I think I like doing this split. How bad is the Chandra for us, though? Maybe I should just do this, actually. The Bolt is actually really good. Maybe the Bolt's better than I'm giving it credit for. Like, if we did this, I mean, them stealing our Mox is really bad. I think I'm going to do it like this. Oh, actually, I forgot. This was a misplay, actually. I forgot that they missed the land drops. I was undervaluing the mountain. I don't know exactly how I should have split it, but I shouldn't have given them land. I guess I don't want to give them land, Bolt, and Skydiver are all 3 really good there. Oh, they skipped their turn accidentally. That's rough. I mean, they can still Bolt our Hellrider, but that is obviously pretty bad for our opponent. Black Lotus. Okay, that does not really do anything. Discard that, sure. So we will go Plains. Koth. So they can Bolt our Hellrider and then take 6. Oh, they bolted the Thalia. Oh, they're just going to 1 then. That is not correct. Oh, wait. Ooh. Now that that's gone, we can actually drop a Gideon too. So that was, yeah, this is fine though. We could have gained some life there, but that doesn't matter. All right, they're at 1. We have 2 Planeswalkers that can attack them. Yeah, this game is certainly over. All right, pretty easy match 1. We had turn 1 Thalia both games, which is really good, obviously. So good start. Hopefully we can keep it going. I'll see you in round 2. All right, here we are for round 2 against Vessel Boy, and for the first time we're on the draw, so that is unfortunate. Ooh, this hand is pretty bad. We have no white mana. Did the opponent keep? They mulliganed. Turn 1 Ancient Grudge is nice. But even if we draw Mountain, we still have no play, which is pretty awkward. We are on the draw, though. I think I'm actually going to keep it. I think Ancient Grudge on turn 1, even though we might not be able to flash it back for a while, is just so good that, like, it's worth keeping it. Like, they're guaranteed to have an artifact on turn 1. I just hope they don't have a second one. Plains? Koth. Not exactly what we wanted. I'm going to do this now to play around Mana Tithe. It does not play around Force of Negation, but we'll see what they have. I mean, we know they're playing white. Okay, port. If their plan is just to port us and we draw planes, we're in great shape. Black Lotus would also be great. Come on, deck. Give us that mana source. Bummer. Well, that's a little bit brutal to have 4 drops so far. I mean, we kept ahead with 2 4-drops, but then drawing 2 in a row is obviously very unfortunate. Boros Signet, okay. Talarian Academy, okay. Let's get that land. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I think this game is actually just over. Like, this deck is... Its only chance to win is to be very explosive, and we're just obviously not explosive at all here. Well, we drew a land and still have no play, which is very sad. They didn't even port us, so they probably have Fact or Fiction here. I mean, how can we beat any of this? I think... Jeez. I don't really want to put creatures together. You can go like Flicker Wisp plus Black Lotus. If we split it like this, they'll definitely take this pile. Maybe this. Yeah, I think we'll do this. But we're dead no matter what. Like, this is just way too bad of a start. Island, Black Lotus, and then do they have like a 6-drop here or something? The split I gave them was basically just assuming they didn't have a big card that they could play, because if they do, they just win. Alright, you got us, you got us. That was just really rough. Alright, so we're playing against... I mean, yeah, I don't think we make any changes here. Maybe we want another land. Yeah, maybe Path is worse than land, actually. Like, this is a little bit results-based. This is putting us up to, again, like, having a million mana sources. But I think it is worth it here. No, actually, I am going to add 1 forest. Ancient Grudge is just so good. Adding this 1 forest gives us 2 forests. Actually, no, never mind. That's too greedy. We should add a plains. Okay, I'll keep this. We could go turn 1 Koth or turn 1 Spectral Procession plus Beaumont Courier. I actually think Spectral Procession plus Beaumont Courier might be better here, because otherwise we're never going to be able to cast this, and Koth is not that good when we only have 1 forest. So the best draw here would be Mox Pearl. So we could go port, Mox Pearl, drop the... I guess maybe Black Lotus would be the best draw. Actually, another Black Lotus, because then we could drop Koth. There's a Soul Ring. Ancient Grudge, or Ancient Grudge would also be good. Stoneforge Mystic was horrendous. So we attack for 4. And then we'll just port their planes in their upkeep. Well, given that we're constrained on white mana, I'm very glad we have that plains in our deck instead of a forest right now. Spellseeker. Oh, this could be Tinker. If they have a Tinker and they can tinker away the Soul Ring, that's... Most Tinker targets would kill us. Okay. Or Phantasmal Image to copy the Beaumont. That's not a problem. Ancient Grudge. That is a good draw. So we'll attack with everything. If they block with the Beaumont, I'm fine just trading off Beaumonts here. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's very surprising. Goodbye, Soul Ring. Now I will just crack the Boma for 4 cards if we draw something we can't play. I mean, I would love to draw Plains first. Like, if we could go Plains Containment Priest first, and then, yeah, that would be nice. Okay, attacking with the Beaumont is weird. I don't really know what they're doing over there. Oh, playing Chart Course, sure. That's way too slow. Ooh. Okay, Jace is not scary at all. You can bounce the Beaumont, don't care about that. I guess we care about it a little bit, but not that much. Do we want to kill the Jace or just go for their face? Whoa, that was certainly misplay. I think I'm just gonna kill the Jace actually, so we can go that at Jace, that at Jace, that at them. And then do we want to crack the Beaumont for 4 cards here? I don't think so. I think I'm content just to pass and tap their Tolarian Academy. Nice, that's huge. It's possible we should have just hit them for 2 more damage instead of killing the Jace, but I think killing the Jace will be worth it. Flicker Wisp. Okay, so that can copy. They should probably. Oh, they're just going for a Spirit? They're really not going for this Beaumont Courier at all, which is a little weird. So do we want to go Stone or Koth here? Yeah, I think we do. I'm not going to attack with the Beaumont Courier then, because I don't want to trade the Beaumont off of that. Actually, if we play Koth and Plus and attack with them with everything, if they want to go for trading off with these 2 creatures, they go to 3, and then they're dead to a Mana Crypt flip. So they sort of need to chump block. Yeah, I think it actually is worth it to attack with the Beaumont too, even though they can kill it and get rid of our card draw. I just don't think we need card draw in this situation. So we will attack with everything. Interesting. Okay, blocks like that. That makes sense, I guess. They are down to 6, so 2 Mana Crypt flips kills them. It's annoying we can't tap their Academy here, but I think it should be fine. And now that we have White Source, we can also, and we have some gas in our hand. All right, they're down to 3. We don't have much burn. I think Fire Blast is our only burn spell, so that's one thing to note. Recruiter of the Guard. Okay, that can chump block the Koth dude. We'll see what they get here. They're just playing straight up blue-white control. Spellseeker, sure. Port, sure. Actually, keep this out. So they have Ancestral in their deck. Yep, makes sense. So they might just die to their Mana Crypt here. Ooh, all right, now they just die. Either way. We'll drop the Chandra, shoot them for 4 or for 2. So unfortunately, not looking too good anymore. I'll do this just because, but it doesn't actually matter. Attack them with everything. Boom! All right. On to game 3. Do we want to make any changes here? I don't think Alistair Path looked very good. GTA is actually looking better than I thought. They have a lot of 1 toughness guys, at least post board. I kind of think on the draw, I want to bring in a recruiter over another land. Honestly, is this crazy? Maybe over a Soul Ring? No, that can't be right, actually. Yeah, we should just run it back, I think. I guess 19 mana sources. Evan, we're going to 11 lands. I think this is actually correct. On the draw, we really, really don't want to flood. All right, turn one Gideon. I'm in. His hand doesn't do that much other than that. I mean, I get GT could do something, but if they don't have a way to, like, if they don't have a force of will or something for the Gideon, then I think we're in pretty good shape. They mold a 6. No Black Lotus. Soul Ring. Maybe worse. Are you kidding me? I'm going to fetch immediately just to get lands out of the deck. Grab that. Cast that. Crack 4 white. Hard to say which is better on turn 1 between Gideon and Chandra. They're both... Oh. Well, Force of Negation is unfortunate. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand. But we have absolutely nothing now, so that's not great. Don't have Ancestral or Spellseeker, please. Yeah, actually, we're almost dead now for sure. Oh, Spirit of the Labyrinth. That's not scary. Creature. Nice. So, I think I'm just going to go Mountain GT here. I want to fetch up a white source for this to have double white, but I actually don't want to shock, especially against that, so we'll just drop the GT. Not really the play we wanted here, but Spirit of the Labyrinth isn't scary at all. Recruiter trades very well with it. Recruiter will probably find us maybe another Recruiter, actually, funnily enough. Mox Pearl, sweet. So we can go Mox. Do we want to drop? Do we want to play a 1-drop? Like we could play a Swift Spear or something, or Zergo. Or do we want to just get something more grindy? Well, we'll start with this and just see what we hit. We could get a Beaumont Courier. It's bad against that, but I'm not really worried about that because of these the GT. We could also just get another one of these. We could get Thraben Inspector. I think Beaumont Courier is probably the best pick. And I'll get the most important land into play. Get them for 1. So their life total is high, but they don't have much going on, and we have a GT that will start going to work, I think. 5 mana. What's this? Fractured Identity on the GT. Okay, that is game. That's a bummer. Yeah, I can't really imagine a way we beat that. I guess we will attack with both. So we'll go land, Thraben Inspector, and attack. Do we even want to leave back? Yeah, no, I think we do need to. We need to kill their Spirit of the Labyrinth here. And just hope they don't draw creatures. That's our game plan. So we'll pass back to their upkeep and tap their island. Hero Bladehold. Yeah, there's no way we can win at this point, I think. I mean, yeah, just with the life gain from the GT, we're not going to be able to keep up with that. We have no ways to deal with their board. I was not expecting them to have this many creatures. I guess we could draw Ancient Grudge. If we can kill the GT, then we can maybe win. Oh, come on, another land? Okay. So we've now seen 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lands. Oh, no, 9 lands. And I guess we just go Plains, attack with the Beaumont, and then... Oh, wait, no, we can't even draw cards. Yeah, they got us here, unfortunately. That is rough, to draw 9 lands in an 11-land deck. Well, there's the 10th, so there's only one more after that, but we were defeated there, so my undefeated streak ends at 4 matches. That's a little sad. Fractured Identity is a good card, no secret there, so hopefully we can salvage the 2-1. I will see you in the finals. All right, here we are for the finals against Happy 416, and we are on the draw. Holy cow! Well, that is a hand. I'm gonna screenshot that. We'll keep this. I mean, we don't have that much action, but we're not going to mulligan this hand with double Black Lotus. They have a Mana Vault, sure. Well, that was the worst possible draw. So we will go land, Black Lotus, Soul Ring, Stoneforge Mystic. Actually, we should have made it so that we didn't have the and then Containment Breach. We could have played it so we didn't tap the planes, and then we could have held up Path. I don't think that really matters, but technically it is slightly better. So despite all of those things we just did, we really don't have that impressive of a board. It's a bummer we didn't have a Planeswalker to drop there. Creeping Tarpit, okay, and then Lodestone Golem. Alright. Do we want to just path that? So we can go Mox Ruby, Black Lotus, Jite. I don't even think we care about that, actually. I'm just going to let that survive. Land. Equip this to the Stoneforge. Then we'll attack with everything, and we can, if they block with a, no matter how they block, we can kill this Lodestone, if they do block. Sure. So we will give this -2, -2. All right, now hopefully we can not draw any more mana sources, if that's on the table. I mean, I know our deck is like mostly mana sources, despite the fact that we are red-white aggro, but we've seen 6 so far, so that's a lot. Okay. Actually, no, we definitely don't need to pat that because we can just GT to kill it. It's good that they're missing land drops. That was also a good draw. So we'll go Swift Spear. Equip this here. And attack with both. I sort of wish this deck had more Boma Couriers. So they're just blocking there, so they're gonna. That's a bad block, actually. That gives us one more GT counter, and they save 1 life. I think a GT counter is worth more than 1 life on average, since our plan is to eventually get in a hit where each GT counter is worth 2 life. And they're taking damage from this Mana Vault too. Yeah, I think this game is mostly over. All right, sweet. So blue-black artifacts. They have some things. They have some cards that we want removal against, actually. Do we want to make any changes? So we have 19 mana sources. But the cards we can bring in are just pretty bad. We could cut. No, I don't think we're going to cut anything. I think we should just run it back. All right. This is a good hand for sure. So I think we go turn 1 Swift Spear, Soul Ring, Mox, or Mox Soul Ring, and hit them for 3. We can't use the 2 mana off the Soul Ring, unfortunately, but I think that's better than casting Stoneforge on turn 1. All right, well, Black Lotus plus Lotus Bloom is a lot of mana there. All right, so we go land, Swift Spear, Mox, Soul Ring. Take 3. And then next turn we can play Hell Rider. Although, yeah, I guess we can crack that for red. That's fine. So far, we haven't seen anything that we can't deal with effectively with a path. Like any 5 mana plays they can make with this Lotus, but you never know. We'll see. No play. Interesting. All right, so we'll go Lotus for the prowess. Vista. We're 1 mana shy of being able to use the Jite here, but that's fine. Crack this for red. Oh, wait. We have 8, 9, 10. Wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we have the perfect. Oh no, we can play GT, but we can't equip it. That's fine. So we will go cast Hellrider. Practice for white. Cast Stoneforge. Grab our GT. I really wish we had one more equipment. I don't think we passed any. Hit for 8. This Swiss Spear has been so good. It's been a 3-4 haste, essentially, with no drawbacks. Mana Crypt, alright. I mean, they have like a million mana. So we'll see what they got. Hopefully it's just... Okay, Ugin. That is pretty good. That's quite good, actually. They still need to be able to win before this Mana Crypt kills them. Thalia. Is that even worth playing? Actually, it's worth playing, because it taxes them for 1 there, so it gets some value at least. Yeah, this is obviously not great. Our plan is just to kill them with their Mana Crypt here at this point. Or like maybe draw some burn. I guess we have some hasty creatures, but Ugin can just deal with anything we play pretty well, so we really need them to lose some of these flips. Bummer. Okay. That is annoying. So let's see. This turn that goes to 5. Then so to 7 next turn, then to 9, then to 11, then ultimate. So they have 4 turns until they can ultimate, and then they will just win with a life gain. So we need them to lose 3 out of 4 coin flips, or for us to draw something that helps us. That is terrible. I mean, having single white there. Not that it would even be that good against Ugin, but actually it would be good. It would force them to -4, which would take their turn off. Okay, they lost that one. It would add a turn to their Mana Crypt clock. Ashiok, that I cannot believe they left that in. That card is absolutely atrocious against us. They hit Koth, which would have won us the game, and then and then Sacred Foundry would have been okay. Which one draw anything other than a melon? Okay, that's fine. Beaumont. Force of Will? Oh. That probably just kills us. I'm not going to concede yet because we could potentially draw like... I mean, Fire Blast plus anything with haste could do it, but this is not looking good. So I guess we're not technically in F6 territory yet. The more I've seen of their deck, the more I think this should be a great matchup. I mean, they have all these cards that are just not good against us at all. So they milled 3 cards that were all bricks. Mindslaver, that isn't like none of these cards are good at all against us. It's going to be frustrating to lose this one, which we will do, but it's not. That's pretty annoying because it should be just a phenomenal matchup. I guess we can get Zurgo. Maybe that's a plan, actually. Get Zurgo and dash him into play. Ugin can't deal with that. Put them down to 3. Definitely no value in attacking a Planeswalker here. And then they're going to go down to 2 from their Mana Vault if they want to Mindslaver us. If we draw our Fire Blast this turn, I'm going to be so sad. Okay, they still haven't hit our Fire Blast. Ugin down the Recruiter, sure. Okay, we drew Scalding Tarn, so I think it's basically just Fire Blast or Bust now. I don't think we have any other draws that... Oh, Chandra would do it. Chandra would win as well. Koth is gone. Hellrider's gone. Zurgo's gone. Those are our other things that would win. Yep, just Fire Blast and Chandra. So now they should just play the Zurgo and then path the Zurgo. All right, so we have 2 live draws out of 14 cards. The odds are not in our favor, but it's not impossible. We'll see if they untap this. Yeah, they do. All right, so Ugin can ultimate now next turn. Okay, they did not hit one of our answers, so it's now 2 and 11. Thraben Inspector could have given us a chance to hit something, but let's see it. Chandra or Fire Blast. Rashad Port. Well, I'm not going to concede yet, but we are pretty much done. Ugin is a good card. They still haven't hit those 2 cards, but now we're just going to lose to Ashiok Mill. Memory Jar? Okay, that kills us. Unless they're stupid about it, actually. If they just crack this, okay, now they should be able to win because they can Memory Jar and we'll draw our whole deck, but then not be able to burn them out, so they got us. But this should be just an absolute cakewalk. Like, we lost that one because they had a really fast Ugin and we sort of stalled. But, like, looking through their deck, Mindslaver is horrendous against this. Cryptic Command is pretty bad. Ashiok is horrible. Memory Jar is horrible. So I think we should be in pretty good shape unless we sort of lose to ourselves or they have a ridiculous draw. I don't think I'm going to make any changes here. We'll just run it back. We are on the play here, and it's not great, but we'll keep it. We can go. We have 2-drop and a 3-drop and a 4-drop. Like, this would be an amazing hand by normal standards. In Vintage Cube, it's a little bit less so, but still should be good. Black Lotus. Well, that's more powerful than what we're doing. What 5-drop do you have? Bribery? I guess that can get a Hell Rider, but that's another card that's just terrible here. Their deck is not set up for this matchup at all, which is sort of why I think this deck is good. I mean, I think if you build your deck to beat my deck, you can probably do it, but other decks are sort of set up for just very different sort of game than what we're doing. So they're doing stuff like turn 1 Bribery, which is just, I mean, yeah, Lodestone Golem, sure. I mean, I guess that means we can't play a card this turn unless we draw something. Oh, that's nice. So we will attack for 3. And we can just give this indestructible if they block, which they don't, of course. So I'll drop the Jite, play my tapped Sacred Foundry. This honestly helps me, I think. Funnily enough. I mean, yeah, we couldn't play a 1-1 that turn. That doesn't really matter, though. Now they're going to tax their own spells, and they're going to have to pay so much life off of the Ancient Tomb. Oh, they can play... Oh, no, they can't even play Tinker this turn. They can play Tinker next turn, so that's a little scary. We won't be able to Chandra it down. Yeah, Tinker could be a problem here. Would you rather equip the Jite or play the Recruiter? Playing the Recruiter is significantly more mana efficient. I think it's worth it to do that. Yeah, I don't think getting 2 Jite counters does that much here. And we can't kill this either way. I would love for them to counter this, to be honest. Alright, so we get to search for something. What do we want? Containment Priest would stop the Tinker that I think they are about to play. Thalia could be a nice taxing effect. Beaumont gets us some card draw. I think I do kind of want something with haste. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Beaumont Courier here. And hit them for 3. There's also semi-value from this being an artifact, so it's not taxed from that Lodestone, but I don't think that Lodestone will be around for long. So if they have Sphinx of the Steel Wind, we're just going to lose. But if they're tinkering into any other tinker target, even Blightsteel, I think we... Oh, just another Lodestone. That's pretty funny. Okay. Wow, they're getting aggressive. Is there any argument to blocking here? No. What we're going to do is take this and then play Chandra and kill their Lodestone. Mox Pro. That's actually a really good draw. Oh, wait. It was a necessary draw. We couldn't have played the Chandra before. That's sort of funny. Yeah, I'm going to attack for 3. And drop this Chandra. We're killing the real one because this one, like, they can't do any bounce shenanigans or whatever. And we'll pass. If they kill our Recruiter, they can kill our Chandra, but that's fine, I think. They're down to 6, and they're probably going to go to 4 here. Trinket Mage. That does not seem very intimidating here. I mean, yeah, I mean they can get a Black Lotus, all right? So they also have 2 Black Lotuses. That's cool. And actually, this could be scary. They have 5 mana now. We'll see what they do. They sequence their right, tapping the Tolarian Academy before cracking the Lotus. Okay, like that's just so bad here. Why would you be playing this card in this matchup? Attacking us for 5. That just kills them. Wait, okay? Yeah, our opponent I don't think is the most experienced here. So now we can just kill them because we can play the Beaumont Courier that they know about, and they can max prevent 2 damage, and then Chandra kills them. So we'll just take this. Well, that makes it easier. Shoot them for 2. Nope. I sort of want to just kill them with public information there just to show them that they misplayed. Maybe they can learn from it. Yeah, if you concede to a card that you knew about when you had an option that would have made you not lose to it, you probably did not do that optimally. So, could not get back-to-back trophies, but still 2-1. So, got our tickets back. The deck was sweet. I mean, we had a ridiculous amount of power. It's possible we should just, like, always go into blue. But that was, like, a good window, I thought, to try this. And it was pretty good. Like, we lost 1 match, but it was really close. We won 1 game in the match that we lost, and we were like sort of ahead on board. Like we both were low on resources. We also had turn 1 Gideon, and they had a Force of Negation, which we hadn't seen to that point. So even in that 1 match where we lost, I think we were in a good shape. Like them having turn 1 Force of Negation was unfortunate. I think we would have definitely won if it wasn't for that. There was a few packs where we couldn't really quite get enough. Like 3 Recruiter effects wasn't really great. Like if these were Eidolons or something, then that would have been very different. But this deck was very strong, I think. Yeah, it was a good deck and a pretty fun league, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.